Y'all better get ready because Monique just went off on Taraji for allegedly letting Oprah control her. After Taraji spoke out about being underpaid for The Color Purple, Monique expected her to stand firm. But when Taraji later praised Oprah again, Monique was reportedly disappointed. Monique believes Taraji should have stood her ground, especially after what she says happened to her with Oprah and Tyler Perry. So why did Taraji's change of tone trigger Monique? Taraji had claimed Oprah's offer for The Color Purple was far too low, and that she hadn't received a raise since Proud Mary. Monique clearly wasn't impressed with how the situation played out.
Where's my raise? I haven't seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary. And almost had to walk away from Color Purple. Yes, ma'am. Who said what? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because you know what? If I don't take a stand, how am I making it easy for Fantasia and Danielle and Hallie and Felicia? Then why am I doing this? If it's all just for me, why are you here? We are to service each other. God is very clever. He put us on this earth and he made us all look different. He made it complicated. We need to figure it out. And we can, and we are. You have to look at the glass as half full. It's always half full.
Taraji fueled the drama even more during an interview with Oprah's BFF, Gayle King, where she continued speaking out about Oprah and called out Hollywood executives for putting their own interests first.
On the street, Taraji, you had the audacity to say you're thinking about stopping acting. We said, stop talking. Are you thinking about it?
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. I'm tired of hearing that my entire career, 20 plus years in the game, and I hear the same thing, and I see what you do for another production, and when it's time for us to go to bed, you don't have any money. They play in your face. And I'm just supposed to smile and grin and bear it and just keep, enough is enough.
A lot of people praised Taraji for speaking out against Oprah, but many also compared her situation to what Monique says she experienced with Oprah and Tyler Perry. Monique has openly claimed that she was blackballed after refusing to do unpaid press for Precious. She said she was paid only $50,000 for the lead role and was asked to promote the film without additional compensation. According to Monique, after she refused, negative stories portrayed her as difficult to work with, which she believes damaged her career.
You had difficult demands.
I want to address it for the order that it went in. And when Mr. Daniels say I had these demands, it shocked me because I was saying to the screen, Don, please ask them what the demands were. And actually, there were no demands. There was a request from the movie studio, and they called and requested that I fly to France for the Cannes Film Festival. I simply said I respectfully declined, because if you can remember at the time, there was a talk show called The Monique Show. I was doing a comedy tour. I was actually in the award season of the awards, and I'm also a wife and I'm a mommy. So when they called, I had a couple days just downtime. I wanted to spend that with my husband and my kids. So when we said we respectfully declined, the movie studio called back again, and they said, okay, well, we'll upgrade her hotel room. And my husband simply said again, we respectfully decline. She's gonna take this time with her family. Well, when the third call came, and they said, what is it going to take to get Monique to France, to the Cannes Film Festival? And my husband said, is there a number associated with it? And they said, oh, we would never pay for anyone to do any promotions for a movie. And we said we understood, because what people didn't know was I was paid $50,000 to do the movie Precious. And it really wasn't about the money, and I'm not complaining because I signed up to do it with my friend.
But
So
you're saying that because you didn't have the money to do this on your own. Is that what you're saying? That you needed to feed your family and pay your bills?
I think that's what America says. I think we all say, I can't do it for free.
Right.
So when the movie studio says we can't set a precedent and pay you to do this, we didn't have an issue with them.
Okay.
But that's when the reports came that now Monique is being demanding and she's being difficult. They had a request. We simply had a request, and they said they couldn't do it, and we said we understood.
As if that wasn't bad enough, Monique claims they also spread negative stories about her throughout the industry. She said she later learned that Tyler had allegedly badmouthed her to director David Talbot, which she believes cost her an acting opportunity.
So Tyler Perry says to me, listen, you may really want to consider promoting this film, because if you get nominated for an Oscar award, your next film is $3 to $5 million. And if you win it, your next film is $6 to $8 million. I said, Tyler, who you talking to? I'm a black woman. Where do they pay those type of salaries, brother? I said, what I cannot do, Tyler, is work for free. I've done what I was supposed to do. I cannot go overseas and do this for free, Tyler. So then he goes on about his spiel, you know. I said, well, listen, you can write me the check for me to go overseas. I don't care where the money comes from, but I'm not going to do it for free. He says, well, I don't believe in giving money away for free. I said, I don't believe in working for free, so we're on the same page.
When Oprah was later asked about Monique's claims that she ruined her career, she avoided directly addressing the accusations and gave a response that left many people questioning her explanation. Just take a look at this.
I noticed that too, because you're taking the high road on so many different levels, and people say negative things about you. Trump, Monique is in the media right now. Why do you continue to take the high road? Why don't you address it face?
Oh my gosh, because it's impossible. It's a law that if you meet negative with negative, you will just have a combusted negative force and negative energy. You can't meet negative energy where it is. You have to rise above it. You have to transcend it. You have to be the light. And it only takes a little bit of light to banish the darkness. It takes a lot of darkness to overcome the light. But it takes just a little bit of light. And we are warriors of the light. So I would never stoop to try to meet somebody where they are negatively. Don't care who.
So, as you all can see, Monique and Taraji both say they went through similar situations. But Taraji really upset Monique when she appeared to backtrack on her comments about Oprah and suddenly changed her tone. She later posted a photo with Oprah from the press tour, calling her a beacon of light and saying Oprah made her feel seen and heard. She said, "It is so important for black women and all women of color to support each other. It's also imperative to have women of color in decision-making positions across all industries." With that being said, Ms. Oprah has been nothing less than a steady and solid beacon of light to all the cast of The Color Purple. She told me personally to reach out to her for anything I needed, and I did. It took one call, one conversation, and one decision-making black woman to make me feel heard. Oprah also shared her own post featuring a series of photos and videos with Taraji, where she said, "I've long admired Taraji. She can make you laugh, cry, cheer, and feel everything in between. But I had no idea she could sing." To Taraji, the actress, a force. To Taraji, the singer, a complete revelation. What I love about her portrayal of Shug Avery is that she plays her like a woman who not only sang the blues but had lived the blues. Only Taraji could do that. She shared that her late father once told her, "You're going to be one of the greatest actresses alive, but wait until the world hears you sing." Taraji, the stage is now yours, and I can already see the standing ovation for you. I am fiercely welcoming Taraji to the Color Purple sisterhood. However, people weren't buying it. Many were disappointed with Taraji because, just days after speaking out about Oprah, she was suddenly calling her a beacon of light. That left people questioning what really happened. Some believed Taraji was pressured into changing her tone, while others thought Oprah may have finally given her what she deserved. Either way, Monique wasn't having it. According to the claims, she felt Taraji had thrown other underpaid black actresses under the bus and didn't have the same courage to stand up to Oprah. Fans had plenty to say too, with some suggesting Taraji was threatened into backtracking, while others criticized her for not standing with Monique. One person said, "When Monique was speaking out, Taraji was collecting the Empire check, so you know she was not going to stand with her against Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah. Now she's on a press tour, working for free on an Oprah production, and crying about low pay." How ironic. Another person said, I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for Taraji P. Henson. She's mad Oprah is paying her crumbs, talking about black women need support, while actively supporting non-black women and putting other black women down. Hypocrite. That's why Oprah and the industry are playing in her face. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think about Monique going off on Taraji for supporting Oprah? Do you think Taraji betrayed Monique and other black women by going back to supporting Oprah? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to click here to watch another messy video.